Hi guys, my name's Justin Scott and welcome to the fourth drum tuning and reheading of the drum kits here at Lode Street Studios. That's a mouthful, that is. So Lode Street Studios in Kidderminster, this is the fourth of four. And today on this particular one, I'm doing a very sparkly Mapex kit. So as with the other three drum kits, all I'm replacing is the top heads of the snare and the three toms. So I'll get stuck in, shall I? It's gone really dark outside, so I'm going to have to put the lights on in here because it's very rainy out there. Ordinarily, I would take the legs off the floor tom. Unfortunately, due to having a little clip on the leg, not able to do that at the moment. So my floor tom is going to be nicely elevated. Actually sounds not bad. So what I'll do, as always, it's going to be half a turn on this head. And you always drop a key, don't you? So I've got the hoop loose, so I'm going to just back it off completely. Right. Once again, we got the drum is full of sawdust. So getting the drums threaded up. So we've got it roughly on. So I'm going to need to seat the head somehow. That might be difficult on this because the legs are still attached. I'm going to give it a full turn. The problem having the legs like this is I don't want to damage the legs by putting my weight on it. So I'm not finding it that easy to seat the head. We'll see. So once you've seated the head, I'm going to go for half a turn on this. All the way around till you got a rough note. There's a bit of a note with a bit of a flap and a growl at the back of it, but that's good enough to go back onto the kit. Okay, so on this particular one, I've got two logos. I'm going to go on the one to the right of the clamp mechanism. So again, I'm going to have to do half a turn with this particular one because they're quite tight on this particular drum. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long on this drum. And I'm going to go another half again. As soon as it's loose, I can start removing the drum lug nuts all the way around. Okay. So that drum heads off. Always check the hoop, the rim of the hoop shell, and get it all lined up if you can. That looks fine. So once the head's on, you've got the hoop on it as well. You've got all the lug nuts all threaded in. So I can start doing the spin and then get it down to the grip. As you do always. I'm quite happy with that. So I'm just going to do one half turn. Do you know what? I'm going to do one full turn all the way around. So that's good enough to do the seating on it now. It's to seat the head. Don't need to put too much pressure on that particular one. So then half a turn all the way around, because it feels like full turn there. So it's going to be another, do what you need to do to make it grip. That's good enough for now. What I'll do is I'll get these swapped round and get it ready to go for the next one. So the hoop's loose, so I can start removing them. So I'm going to go from that. It's amazing how fast you have to go when you're on a time zone. Okay, so getting that drum head. Now, one thing I'm finding with this particular drum is all the threads are really quite rough. The drum lug nuts actually aren't going into the threads very well. So what I'm going to do a full turn on this particular drum head. I'm going to seat the head. And then I'm going to tune it up just half a turn all the way around. I think I'm going to need to go a full turn there. That'll do. I'm going to get these onto the kit, and then I'll start tuning the whole kit together. Take the chain off. Oh, good grief. He's on so solidly. There we go. Okay. Got rid of that. So now they're all threaded. I'm just going to get them down to biting point. I don't know if you can hear it, but downstairs is the owner of the drum kit that I've tuned on the previous video, the Premier drum kit. He seems to be quite happy with the sound of his drums. It's quite nice to hear a drummer playing the kit that you've tuned. So sounds okay. And get that back on the kit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the basic tuning properly of the kit. I'm going to turn that. Is quite big and flappy, like a very big floor tom sound, but not a very deep sound. I think the bottom head needs replacing on this particular one. Got a lot of cut. It really does kind of grip your ears, you know, this so I'm getting something from that drum that's quite ringy. I think the bottom head's a bit too tight. Yep. That's a bit better. Okay. Sounds okay. So onto the 12-inch rack tom or tenor tom. Okay, that sounds okay. What I'll try and do is I'll get them all tuned in reasonably well with each other, hopefully. I will say one thing, these are nice and loud drums. So on this floor tom, it sounded like there was something up here that was a little bit shy of the note, and it was the 12-inch around about the 4 o'clock position. Sounded a bit low on the note as well. I'm going to leave that just there. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And that's going to be the last of the videos of the drum kits here at Lode Street Studios. I've got one more video to do today of showing you how to cut a 0 hoop for a snare drum. But thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next video.